Hi and welcome to the final part of the options process. My name is Mr. Rowley, and in this video I'm going to go through everything you need to know so you can log on, register and complete the options online for your son and get him to be studying the subjects that he would like to next year and for his GCSE exam. So the Key Stage 4 options registration is now open and you are able to now choose those subjects. I just would like to take this opportunity to apologise for the delay in this process. That was a couple of technical issues with Sims Online, but everything now is up and running. The deadline has been changed. Before it was a bit earlier, and I will give you now until the Monday the 29th of June at 3 o'clock. Obviously, if there are any problems between now and that deadline, do email options@stack.southwark.school.uk and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So this is the email that you will receive. You've already clicked on the video. There are a couple of really important parts before you start registering. So the main part here is that you will have to have a Microsoft, a Facebook, a Google or a Twitter account before you can register online. If you do not have one of these accounts, then you will need to set up an account. The easiest one is probably on Google, so you can just go into googlemail.com, set up an email address, an account with them, and then you'll be able to access this. It's really important. Now, getting started, you will get an email, and I'll show you that now. And it will look something like this on School's Post, or you may have had this email previously. And if you have already registered for sims.co.uk, then you do not need to register again. So the next part would be to accept the invitation. So click on the accept button. If that does not work, you can click on this link and it will go straight to the website. You do not need to remember this invitation code, as it will be automatically set for you. Now you'll have different options, and this is what I was talking about in terms of you must have a Facebook, a Twitter, a Google, a Microsoft, and obviously an Office 365 account before you can go through this process. So it's really important that you make sure you set up one of these. If you do not have one of them, you have to set one up. I'll give you an example of at yahoo.com. You will not be able to use that account because there's not a Yahoo account here. So please do set up one before you go on. Choose the one that you would like. So I have a Microsoft account. And automatically it will register. So my name, signed in. I've signed in with Microsoft, and the invitation code, as I said previously, it's already set up here for me, and I can just click on register. Next part, I need to know the date of birth of my son. Now I've used a dummy student in this case, and the date of birth will be 31. Make sure that you put in 2 digits for the date, 2 digits for the month, and 4 digits for the year, exactly like I have here, and it's / verify is the next part. This may take a couple of seconds, so I will pause it. Next, once you register, it will open up to this page. This is the made up student. You'll go down to your different routes. This student is on the green route, so you can see green. A previous email would have been sent to you saying which route your son is on. A couple of students do have a yellow or a red route, and that just means that you have different options in here. If there are any questions about the individual routes, then please email options@stack.southwark.school.uk, and we would forward that on to the relevant teachers to find out whether you can actually study that subject or not. The first block here for the green route will be humanities. Now, this student needs to choose between geography and history. Again, it's important that you choose your stronger subject. That will be meaning that you will hopefully get a better GCSE. So you'll choose one, so just click on it. If you want to get off it, you can click on it again. And so we'll say If you choose 2, it will say you've chosen 2 out of 1. That can't happen, and you'll see this red sign, and we're going for geography. Next one, the option. So you'll see for the green route, you don't have 3 options here. That is because you will continue studying the language that you're already studying at the moment. So it will either be French or Italian. The next option, you'll choose 1 to study, and then you'll choose 1 that's a reserve, just in case you do not get on to the subject that you want. And so for this one, you'll be studying statistics. Statistics, if you would like to study that, that will mean that you're probably better at maths, you enjoy maths more. There's lots of different options here, so do choose the one that you are strongest in. And then the reserve should be your second strongest. Remember, computing and economics, you need to be in set 1 or 2 of maths and humanities subjects to be able to study these. They are the most challenging out of all of the options. You'll also need to choose a reserve. You can see that the green tick here is not ticked off. I will need to pick a reserve, and then it will show in red the reserve choice. Once all of your options have been chosen, you'll scroll down and I've got this school approval. You will not have that. You'll have student comments. You can make any comments here, and then you'll need to tick off the parental and carer approval here, which I can't because obviously I'm not the parent of this student. Once all you are finished and you're happy with your decision, you click on save, and then it will come up in a green ribbon here that the choice has been saved, and that will be the options finished. So as I've said, if you do have any questions about the options process, then please email options@stack.southwark.school.uk. All the information is in the email that I have sent out. And remember, the deadline is on Monday, the 29th of June at 3 p.m. Thank you.